Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So what I'm asking for in this video, if it actually came true, it would be a really scary situation, probably even more scary than what's going on now. So what I'm calling for in this video, and by the way, I have no idea how many people is going to see this. I have a very small channel. It could get 50 views, it can get 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, but at least I have some kind of voice, some kind of platform. So I want to say what I think needs to be done. So the reason why I'm choosing to show this picture while I'm talking and telling you guys what I think is going to happen is because this captain was brutally murdered. This innocent man was brutally murdered by these so-called protesters, looters, whatever you want to call them. And he will never get the recognition that George Floyd is getting. Never will he get people to set America on fire for him. He was just a police officer. George Floyd must have been a special man. He must have been such a good man for half of America just to be protesting and advocating for him. Who was George Floyd? George Floyd was a career criminal. He spent 5 years in prison for home invasion. He held a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach, not having any regard for the baby's life, not having any regard for the mother's life. Could you imagine what she must have felt? She was probably terrified, not knowing if she's going to live or die. Funny how that turned out, right? Funny how karma seems to come back at you. I truly believe that George Floyd was sent from hell for a mission. The world is on fire for a career criminal. So George's last day on earth, he was committing crimes. George's last day on earth, he was using drugs. He had meth, marijuana, God knows what else in his system, and he was committing crimes. The last day on earth. That's how he had the run-in with the police. So what do I want to happen? What is this video about? Well, I hope, and it could happen, it could very well happen, you guys are going to have to think about this. I'm calling for all police officers all over the United States to walk off the job before one more is killed. And I want you guys have to know this, right? You can easily Google this. Many more police officers have been murdered in the line of duty by these career criminals than cops have ever killed innocent black men. The numbers are staggering. Many more police officers have been killed just going to work. Getting up, going to work that day, and they never came home. That's their job. They're underpaid, and they should walk off the job. What would it be like if there was no more police officers? You're going to have to think about this because you're not really getting the picture unless you really think about it. No more police officers. Do you guys see the riots and the looting going on in the big cities? Well, it would come to suburbs. It would come to the suburban neighborhoods. It would come all over. It would be them against us. They would be in control. Let's say your front door is being bashed down by some looters. You're being robbed. People being killed on the street. There would be no 911 to call because nobody would come for you. Think about it. Think about if all police officers all over the United States walked off the job right now. They are the most hated, disrespected people on the face of the earth right now. And the most underpaid. Underpaid for what? They should leave, they should walk off the job and not come back until their salaries are doubled. We need them more than they need us. Think about it. It's a job. It's what? $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year? It's a job. We need the police. The police do not need us. They can find another job. The police officer should walk off the job all over the United States. What would happen then? What would happen then?
had a number of fires set. We've had a bad amount of looting.